Hello, it's Oren Prunken. Today I want to talk to you about the concept of what's in it for me. Now, I do a lot of walking, mainly for fitness, and when I'm walking, I'm listening to podcasts, mostly, or just catching up on emails or text messages or any other messages that have come in. And usually I'm not concentrating a whole lot on the surroundings around me, but this one time I was walking very recently and I saw a handmade ad for a tradesperson. I'm not going to tell you what trade it was for. Actually, I have to tell you what trade it's for one of the lessons, but it was for a painter, and it was on a cardboard sign, homemade sign that was put up on a Stobie pole. And what it said, and I'm going to get back to the cardboard and the painter and the trade and why I have to reveal it shortly, but what it said was words to the effect of painter looking for work. Literally, that's all it said on the ad. It was just the headline, right? Now, I don't know how much work this painter's getting from that. I imagine it is none. But there are a couple reasons why this is the case, and they've hit this kind of wall. First off, if you are a painter and you are creating an ad that is a cardboard cutout on a Stobie pole, what does that say about the quality of your work? Now, painting is visual in residential homes, and you want your paint on your walls to be nicely done. Now, if you are putting a homemade, handwritten cardboard sign up, that says one thing about the quality of the service. You're probably not going to get a good quality of paint application put on your walls, even though that may not be the case. That's the conclusion all of your prospects are going to make from that sign. The next thing that doesn't make any sense at all for that ad is the quote, words to the effect, painter looking for work. Now, this violates the rule of what's in it for me, meaning what's in it for me, the prospect. And see, prospects aren't charities. They don't just give money out because you are a painter and you don't have any work and you would like some work. Obviously, they give money in exchange for a value transaction, getting a product, service, or solution that, not the vehicle, not the product, service, or solution, that goes and gives them the desired results. That's all they care about, is the desired result. The vehicle could be anything that gets them there, and ideally your product, service, or solution is the best vehicle that gets them there, but it's not the only vehicle, and it's not the only format of vehicle that could get them there either. That's obviously an episode in and of itself, but they are not charities. So there are two things that are wrong with this, and if that tradie or any other tradies could get the lesson of what's in it for me, ... for the prospects, they will get so much more work. In addition, if you have a product, service, or solution that is visually appealing, any of your communication, your marketing and sales communication, needs to be consistent and congruent with that. Otherwise, there is going to be a believability issue in your prospects' minds. And if you can go back and think about an episode I talked about this previously, a confused prospect never buys. Of course, confusion, that incongruence and inconsistency, so you're violating that rule again as well. So I want you to have an audit of all of your marketing and sales communication. Are you consistent and congruent with it? And the second thing is, are you communicating what's in it for me, the prospect, what's in it for them, as opposed to what's in it for you, the vendor? That will always come later. What's in it for you, the vendor, will always be a result of the value that you provide your prospects and customers, perceived value. And again, perceived value and value is an episode in and of itself as well. So very short episode, very, very important lesson, but also a very simple one from an example that I just saw very recently, and it reminded me to talk about what's in it for me. Hope this is useful. Do an audit, as I said. Let me know how you go with it, if you found any inconsistencies or anything that you have changed, because I love hearing from people. And until we talk next time, I hope you have a fantastic day, and goodbye.
Thanks for listening, and if you like what was on here and want more, please go to orenprunken.com.